A sister, a brother, a relative, a friend. Everybody needs somebody. But the thing about it, y'all, is that you don't need to be connected to everybody. That's not even wisdom. I'm leery of people who are friends with everybody, because what it says to me is that you're not loyal to anybody. If you like by everybody and everybody likes you, it's, to me, that's a red flag. Because even within the life of Jesus, if you use that as an illustration, he was considered as, the word wrapped in flesh. And even he, had enemies and opponents. And there was no fault in him. So what makes you think that you just gonna be loved by everybody? So I'm very leery. Hey, Solange, I'm very leery of people who are just with everybody. They on every scene. They connected to everybody. Like, to me, they have no loyalty to anybody. And what y'all got to understand, let me put a pin right here. Hungry dogs are not loyal to anybody. They're going to eat at whatever table is serving food. So people like that, they're going to be at this person's table. They on that bandwagon. They on that bandwagon. They on that bandwagon. But their loyalty is with nobody really. Because it's all about an opportunity for them. Have y'all ever met somebody like that? They on every bandwagon. Everybody their best friend. You ever pay attention to that? You ever met somebody and they won't honor you. They won't support nothing you got going on, but let it be a celebrity. Celebrities they don't know. They on every celebrity page. Oh, girl, you cute. Oh, girl, you beautiful. People who would never even give them the time of day. But when it comes to you, nothing. You want to know why they do that? Because they see you as insignificant. And when they look at what those, celebrities got going on, they admire that because they feel like, oh, I want to latch on to that. Some of y'all got relatives like that. Some of you all, you're entrepreneurs, right? Your family won't support you. Hey, Don, your friends won't support you. But you'll look and they supporting TD Jakes, Sarah Jakes, Beyonce, Jay-Z, 50 Cent, Nicki Minaj. They'll support the people that's well known, but they won't support you. Y'all know anybody like that? You go look at the comment section. They all in the comment section looking like a damn groupie. You want to know why? Because they're looking up to those people like, oh, they live a great lifestyle. They're significant. And what they don't understand is their connection to you is actually what's keeping them sustaining. This is why I'm telling y'all, when we dive a little bit deeper into today's conversation, when it comes to relationships, even family members and so-called friends, anybody that don't honor you in this season, cut them off, right? To get your attention, because they think it's a joke, right? They think you're not going to do nothing. You're not going to respond. You respond to their ass one good time, they'll stop playing in your face. One good time. So, I don't know what you're talking about. What you mean he has you angry and upset 85% of the time? What does that mean? What does that mean? I don't know what that means. But again, when people try to use social media as like a sounding board to get back at you, and they think it's a joke, and then that same night they calling you and talking about let's make up, you better cut them off. That's a snake. And it goes for anybody. It could be a family member. It could be the person you're in a romantic relationship with. When they show you that, first of all, they are mentally unstable and emotionally unwell, cut them off. I don't even play that. I don't care how much we beef it. You take it to social media, F you. And I mean that. I don't care if I love you deeply, F you. You dead to me. Rest in peace, bitch. Because what you're not going to do is try to destroy what it is that I have built. My name, my brand. And because you had an emotional moment, that you think that you're going to butter me up, man. Nah. It doesn't work like that. Some of you all stop accepting what is unacceptable. And when people start showing you who they are, believe them. Don't just say, well, everybody had their moments. Yes, everybody does have their moments. But if you don't know how to control your emotions and you feel like you got to blast me to make yourself feel away, you can go to hell. I mean, the hottest part of that. I was already practicing the 4B movement. I wasn't really giving no energy or no time to the male species in regards to romanticism. I was just really doing my own thing and just focusing on self. And I think as a woman, when you have gone through like a series of toxic relationships where you have been devalued and dishonored, you get to a point where you just like, you know what? F this shit. Like, you know what? Enough is enough. And I think now women are starting to take their places where they're saying we would rather be alone than to be subjected to these unhealthy connections or attachments to men who don't even honor who we are. Is there anybody else that's on here that's on that wave? That you're right now, you're not dating any men, you're not having sex with any men, like your focus is not on, you know, what men are, what men got going on. You said, what is 4B? Okay. Where have y'all been? Oh my goodness, it's all over TikTok. Okay, so the 4B movement, I believe it was initiated in 2016 in South Korea, but it kind of got traction in 2019 in South Korea, where women decided that they were no longer going to date men, marry men, procreate with men, have sex with men. They were going to completely remove themselves from the male species and become just focused on themselves. And so now that wave has hit the Western world. So now in the US, there are women now that are like, you know what, we're jumping on the bandwagon. So the 4B West movement is now saying the same thing, where women are choosing not to date men, choosing not to have sex with men. Okay. You ask me you ask stupid questions, you're gonna get blocked. Bitch, you ain't supposed to be on here anyway, sir. Get off my live, because this ain't for you. Why you trying to be funny? This is why I don't date y'all ass no more. Okay? You said the crazy thing is you guys made choices in these relationships that went wrong. No, the crazy thing is you niggas will come for us knowing y'all a piece of shit and y'all pretend to be something that you guys are not. So don't put this on women, sir. First of all, you got a cartoon character as your profile picture, so guess what? You're blocked, okay? Now let's move along. Oh, thank you, sweetheart. It's the ombre with the chrome. So, what? Y'all better warn these dudes, like, I'm not the one. Oh, let me do this. Let me take this down, because you should show them a little stomach. Thank you, Miss Kitty. I appreciate that. How many women on here are practicing the whole 4B? If you are practicing the whole 4B movement, comment below. I didn't even know that what I was doing was the 4B movement. I just was doing me. I was just living my life. Like, at one point, there were people who were around me who didn't understand my lifestyle, because you know what? After a series of disappointments, I did a lot of self-reflexive work. I did a lot of shadow work, a lot of introspective and inner work, shadow work. And what I realized is that even the men who have money and status and education, they were no different from some of the men that some of my friends had dated. And I just knew that I didn't want to deal. You know, I didn't want to deal with the lies, the cheating, the gaslighting, the games that came with men. I didn't want to deal with women reaching out to me. Hey, I've been with your man. Like, I wanted to make sure that I was in peace and not in pieces anymore. I did not like who I was becoming when I was in relationships with men. I did not like having to water myself down so that I could be more palatable to them, because let's just call a thing a thing. Sometimes when you are a woman who was driven and you got a bag and you know, you got motion, you have to constantly appease the male ego. And it's almost like you gotta, you know, scale yourself back just to make them feel better. And I just didn't want to do that anymore. And I just realized that when you are on a path of ascension as a woman, there's very few men that's going to be on that frequency, because most men live on a very low vibration. You know, and even the ones that do have money or clout or status, many of them, they hoes. And it's like, I'll share a chicken wing. I don't want to share a ding-a-ling. I don't want a man that's outside. I don't want a man. And then, you know, I've even had relatives that would say to me, well, you got a good man, T. You know, boys gonna be boys. They gonna cheat. They gonna do. And I'm like, I don't have to accept that. That's pick me type of rhetoric. Like, I'm not going to accept what I know is unacceptable. So I just made peace with it. Like, you know what? Maybe, you know what I mean? Maybe, just maybe, I'm just one of those women who, when it came to that area, maybe that just wasn't for me. Maybe that wasn't in the cards for me. You know what I mean? And it's okay. What's the lie? Ralph Baptiste, however you say your name, what's a lie? Your mammy is a liar because she lied to your daddy thinking that you was a good son. Bitch, what you talking about? Because why are you here? This not even for you, sir. Let me get you off here. You fake ass. Excuse me, y'all. Father. I just went ahead and blocked him because y'all know I like to crack jokes, but not right now. Go play somewhere else, sir. Go play in traffic. Do something with your time, but just get off my live. That's another reason why I don't like to deal with them, because they don't want to listen. They don't want to listen. Oh, I thought that was that girl that was on here earlier. I was about to block somebody because I thought you looked like the